The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Or good night, because you can be watching this at any time of the day. It is your fave duo, Ryan D from Healthy Him and
Dwayne from the Networks program. And as y'all may or may not hear, we have a little bit of an echo today. We are, undergoing another reconstruction of our studio.
We are. But it looks good. I kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't gonna keep this background, but I kind of like it because it's still, keeping y'all familiar. But we're gonna change it soon. Mm-hmm. But Happy New Year, y'all! It's the New Year. This is our first episode of 2023.
Wow.
So, hey, y'all. Okay.
Okay. Look.
We love that.
Little mini chicken head.
I cannot. But without further ado, we want to thank Pyro Media for always producing us so beautifully. APLA Health for hiring us and giving us the jobs we have, because we would not be here without them. Okay. And CDC for bringing the Munty Hunty, okay? Because we would not have the show, nor would I have my program without the CDC. So shout out to the CDC.
Okay, because they got that. The one of them C's stands for coin.
So shout out to the CDC. Without further ado, how do you feel, co-host? I'm sorry.
It's a warm part. Everything is everything, co-host. I'm just
Lauren,
taking everything in stride, okay, and doing it, and hopefully doing it well.
Okay, come on.
How are you?
I feel I feel up and down. Yeah, I'm a little up and down. Coachella lineup came out today, so I'm a little excited because my friends was blowing up the group chat today. So he was like, "Oh my God, y'all
ready? Oh, exciting! We gotta talk about that off the air to see who on there."
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Coachella lineup came out. I'm still bumping SOS by SZA. That was literally my most played album of 2022, and y'all came out the last 3 weeks. But it was my most played album of 2022, over 511 plays.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Okay. Still listening to the album?
I am. Literally every day I get in my car. That is the first thing it plays.
Okay.
Yes, it's on shuffle at all times.
All right. Well, you hear that, Solana?
I'm giving her, okay? I'm giving her streams, as she should. But y'all, for those who don't know what we do here out here, let's start off with the Healthy Him program. As you are watching the Healthy Him show, we focus on Black MSM, okay, 18 to 39. So if you want an HIV or STI test, come to us. And we also are offering monkeypox vaccinations. I wish I had our flyer, but we have a new flyer, y'all, and it's so much cuter because I made it. Well, actually, we had someone else make it, but I produced what I wanted it to look like, essentially. So
in collaboration with
the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
But essentially, now it looks a lot better, and now you know that we offer $100 for both HIV, STI, and now monkeypox vaccinations. We also offer swab and chill for those who want to know the status in the comfort of their own home. And yeah, that's about it. What about you guys?
All right. So with networks, we are at each and every single out here sexual health location. Okay. And networks specifically, we really just focus on HIV testing, but also making it like social and fun. So like, we understand that testing can be scary. So if you got a friend who know a friend, I'd be like, I want to get tested, but I'm scared. Or like, friend, I'm a little scared of needles. I don't know how to do this. Like, can I go with you and like see what they do in there? And maybe I'll get a test. And that's basically what we do. We trying to connect the friends and get everybody HIV tested. Now, if you want to get other tests, you can do that as well. But that is a separate process that we can also help you through at Out Here Sexual Health. We have our locations at Baldwin Hills. That's the best one. But we also have CDU MLK, Long Beach, and our Olympic location. You can find me at either Baldwin Hills or CDU MLK. We have our groups and we have our dance class, okay? One of our groups is Men's Mountaintop, okay? That is happening tomorrow at our CDU MLK location on the CD Charles Drew University campus. All right, okay? Look where the doctor's at, okay? Maybe you find one. And then we also have my dance class, which would usually be today, but I am canceling it for today, but we will be making a smooth return next week. Yes, we also offer like PrEP and PEP services in the clinic. That's not specifically under networks, but if you want to know about PrEP and PEP, we do offer like, presentations and things to like schools, companies, orgs, short little slideshows if you got a coffee shop or something. So, you can reach out to us for that as well. I believe that's about it. For us.
We also offer linkage to care, and it's under Healthy Him essentially. But we have a linkage to care program for those who are positive and have been out of care for a while, or who need to be linked back. Who needs to be linked back to care, but also do not, or just finding out their status. We will link you into care next door at our other location. We have a lot of locations everywhere. Y'all, it's hot. And I'm giving my little like 2000s, teacher vibe today.
I'm surprised. I'm doing
like,
good. I'm not sweating or nothing.
I'm not sweating either, but I got a water, y'all. I'm being hydrated now. So dehydrated.
Ooh,
but
it's big. We like big things.
I cannot. Y'all, as he was saying, we have groups. So he was talking about Men's Mountaintop. We also have his hip hop, as you said, and BQT on Thursdays. Every Thursday, Black Queer Talks. My slogan is we talk about everything between love, sex, relationships, and all the things in between. But I think I'm going to change that like slogan / motto soon, because I'm like, we do so much more, but I just try to get all of it fit into
y'all
one
be
little
healing
thing.
the girls.
So we be doing a lot. We be educating the girls.
girls.
We be crying, but we also have like our mental health first Thursdays. Actually, he's coming this week because he missed last week. I'm not tapping it.
I know, but
the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So Marty is coming this week. So for those who enjoy having a Black queer therapist, we enjoy that. So
and you can catch him twice this week. You can catch him once at Men's Mountaintop at Charles Drew University, and you can catch him again here at Baldwin Hills for BQT.
2 days in a row.
But also we have a new event that we will be starting. Well, not so new, but new to y'all. Okay, and new to us too.
Okay, that part.
Would you like to announce the name?
Fourth Fridays. So we are doing Fourth Fridays. For those who don't know, APLA / Out Here now used to host Fourth Fridays back in the day. And essentially it will be an outdoor cookout where people come, eat, play games, chill, vibe, and get tested. So that's what we're going to do. And it will be every fourth Friday of every month, starting this month, starting the year off right. So January 27th. That is going to be the fourth Friday of this month. And that will be, very exciting. It's our first one, so we're still planning it. We're still trying to find if we want to do a theme or we're just going to like see how it goes. But yes, come out. Tell the people. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, tell a friend. Food, snacks, games and stuff. Everything that you may want to do, if you want to get tested, we still going to be open. Okay, you can get a nice little incentive from either one of our programs. Okay, like just come out and have fun. We'll have a DJ. All right, y'all know y'all like to pop that thing on a handstand, or whatever the kids say these days.
I know it's a little cold, but it's gonna get warm soon, y'all. Just wait on it.
Yeah, and hopefully it's fourth Friday, so it's at the end of the month. So we probably won't have no rain, y'all. Okay, but without further ado, do we want to get into the things?
Yes, let's get into it because we got too long.
All right.
Main topic, please. Let's bring it in. Yes. We are talking about New Year, new bodies. Okay, so y'all, everybody always says like New Year, new me, New Year, new body count. It's like, okay, so when it starts a new year, does your body count just get erased? Like, is that what's happening? Like, I'm confused. So what is this New Year, new me phenomenon? Let's get into it. So first off, the New Year phenomenon, for those who don't know, but I feel like everyone has heard it at this point, I will hope. But essentially is when someone is just like, I'm a whole new person. And like when the clock strikes 12, like real Cinderella-ish, when the clock strikes 12, I will be a whole new individial. Like all of this that you knew last year is disappearing. Like this is a whole new person that you're meeting.
You don't know that.
Like, period. And honestly, I'm that girl. Like, I'm that girl. I'm my world like New Year, New Me. So when it's Clock Shark 12, it's like, I don't know who you're talking about. 2022. Like, what happened? You're talking about something that happened on December 30th, December 31st. What are you talking about? Like, I don't know who that was. Like, that makes no sense. If it's not me today or in 2023, like, I don't know who that is. So you can only judge me on my actions from today and on because, baby, anything in the past is not me. And that's on period.
You know, I don't necessarily subscribe to the New Year, New Me phenomenon. I feel like I'm still me, but I don't feel like I'm the same person. Like, I definitely feel like I've grown and things like that. But I definitely feel like I've grown.
Speak up.
Okay. But I don't feel like I'm a completely new person. Like, I'm not gonna negate, whatever, things have happened in the past. I just, I don't have to mention them. I just bring them with me. Like, bring the lessons.
Yeah, the lesson for sure.
Yeah, Marcel, he be hitting that bell. Yes, I was gonna say that, James. The wholeness has been deleted. Okay.
Period.
Now that is one thing that I might actually subscribe to.
LOL.
Because after a certain time, your wholeness gets deleted. Shout out to Drea. But yeah, I think for me, it's just about like taking the lessons and learning and growing and moving forward. But what traits do you feel are unforgettable when going into the new year?
What traits?
Yeah, I mean, that must be like unforgivable.
No, it's unforgettable.
It's unforgettable?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
It's unforgettable.
Oh, child. We didn't make this together,
unforgivable.
y'all.
Yes, we did.
I mean, we did, but we didn't. It was like virtual. It was like,
child,
it was not the same process.
Okay. We can say unforgivable, but even then, I feel like what is really unforgivable? Because you learn, like you say, you learn lessons regardless. So, like, if I'm learning a fucking lesson, sorry, we got a warning. If I'm learning a lesson, then it's like, what is the unforgivable for? That makes no sense.
I mean, hey, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's a problem.
I feel like, yeah, and I'm definitely, I didn't think I was one to hold grudges. I definitely do hold grudges. I just found that out. But now, moving forward, now that I'm aware that I actually do hold grudges, I do my best not to hold grudges anymore. So, I feel like, yeah, like you said, co-host, nothing is really unforgivable. Mm-hmm. You just kind of like take it, unless you shot me or something.
Yeah.
Like, then I don't know. I can forgive you for that. Like, I'll forgive you for me.
It depends on what it was for.
But yeah, I can't forget.
It depends on why you shot me.
I don't care.
Because if it was like a Saw situation and it was like you had to shoot me because we both need to survive, and I'm like, all right, girl, like get my arm real quick. But like if it's like something like that, that's fine. But if it's like you shot me because you really hate me or you try to kill me, then we not cool.
Even if it was an accident too, I don't know about that. I'd be like, bitch, you stop playing. Excuse me. I was like, stop playing like that.
I'm screaming. LOL. But yeah, no, with me, I feel like when it genuinely starts a new year, I genuinely change. Like my friends even tell me like, some people say that, right? And like, you really do that. And I was like, girl, I really do. Like when I subscribe to a new year, I subscribe to a new year. It's like me. Like, don't you think so, friend?
About you or like for me?
For me.
Oh, for you?
Since the new year started, I've been a lot better since last year, right?
I definitely believe so, yes.
Exactly.
You've been more perky, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed. Not that you weren't before, but it's just like, it's giving real Disney, like giving very not like, Disney, anyways. Still real, but also like rainbows and sunshine.
Anyways. How do you feel you created resolutions that force you to look, within and change?
Well, first it starts with accountability, y'all. Okay,
come on.
Like, because if you can't be accountable for, your maybe not shortcomings, but not so desirable traits, then there's really no growth. And also, if multiple people are saying certain things about you, then you also have to look within and like see if you're really the problem, because sometimes we are. So that's how I do it. I kind of like, I look within, I evaluate, I self-evaluate, and also like I see also what I want to do moving forward and how to get there. Because like, yeah, for me, I have goals. I don't want to be, it's very similar to you, but I guess not in the sense of like new person, but I don't want to be the same person doing the same thing that I was like in the last year, because if we're stagnant, then we're not really growing.
True, yeah.
If we're not growing, we're dead.
That's true. That's true.
So yeah, that's how I've created them, just by basically like digging deep and really getting to there and making them attainable too, though, at the same time. Because it's just like, if I say like I want to save $100 a month, but I know at the end of all of my bills, I probably have $200 a month. I don't necessarily feel like that's reasonable. It's feasible, but is it reasonable? Because you got to live too. So just making sure that you're more real. I'm realistic about my goals as well. But how about you, co-host? How do you feel you've created resolutions that force you to look within and actually change?
Yeah, I like accountability. That's a good one. I definitely think, like, I sit down with myself and I be like, Ryan, what the fuck is going on with you? Like, oh, I'm sorry. We need to just. But like, what's going on with you? And then I'm like, all right, so what do we do to be better or to change? And I feel like essentially all that started with the pandemic in 2020. And that's when I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I so unhappy? And then I was like, okay, now I know why. Like, I have an ego. That's a problem.
Woo, that's a huge problem for me too.
Yeah, but I have an ego. I have to figure out, why do I have an ego? Get to the root of it.
Why is it so big?
Then I'm like, exactly.
For me.
No, same. And then I'm like, all right, so why do you have an ego? What's the issue? Get to the root of it. And then how can we move on to be happy and not be like so mad at the world all the time? Because the world didn't do nothing to you. So I just be like, all right, now I know what I need to do. And that's usually how it happens.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, one other thing I would say I do is also like share my goals with like you or like my other friends or my family sometimes. I don't know. You know, I have a pretty not traditional Black family. We don't be going to church all the time and stuff, but it's still a Black family, okay? And sometimes they are not always the most supportive. So I tell them select goals. But for the most part, I tell my people so that way they can also hold me accountable when they see me doing the same old thing from 2022. But what are the best tools? I guess that's a good segue though. But what are the best tools to use to stick to your resolutions? Well, we have partners.
Obviously, check-in. Yes, like accountability partners, obviously, but also check-ins with yourself. Like I usually check in with myself and be like, okay, so where are we at? It's been 3 months. So I probably in March, I'm gonna probably check in with myself and be like, what's going on? What are you doing? April, again. And then definitely May, because my birthday's in May. So I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? You're about to be this next age, and you have not
that's
done
your
XYZ.
year.
Exactly. So it's like you have not done XYZ. What's going on? And I have a serious goal that I want to do for my birthday. So I gotta get on it. So I'm gonna keep checking in with myself. And yeah, just checking in with yourself is my main thing, I would say. What about you?
Ooh, we have a lot to talk about off camera because I'm like, what is this important goal?
It's to get a passport, child. It's no secret. Like it's been on my vision board for 2 years.
Oh well, there we go. It sounded like it was like
no, but it's a goal because I need to get the F out the country ASAP, no Rocky. So yeah, that's a goal for me right now, for sure. Okay. This passport, child.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm trying to go to Spain.
I gotta renew mine.
Barcelona.
Quiero ir a eso.
No. Okay. What song is that? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, but yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna finish the song.
Okay.
But because I don't even know if I'm saying that right, to be honest. But
Lord have mercy.
Oh, Marcel said, for me, it's that I know what to do this year, but I want to be more organized in what I do. That way I don't feel as stagnant or be overwhelmed. I know that's right.
Come on. We love that.
Okay.
You'll love Spain. Yes, come on. You gotta have been to Spain. We love that.
Yes. Also, I want to be more gentle with myself and not stress over the little stuff or take things too seriously. Wow, Marcel, it's like we on the same page. Like we see each other, you know? And like to break down, I guess that's a good one. Like, thank you, Marcel. Like getting more organized for sure. But for me, that tool, what I use to get organized is to like chunk things. Chunk things, like, you know, if I have to, laundry's a big one for me. So if I have to do laundry, right? And I have like a bunch of loads or something like that, instead of me trying to do all my laundry at once, maybe I'll do like one load a day. And then put that away until I like get to, you know, everything is clean and put away and all of that good stuff. And also like time blocking Time blocking is a big one for me too. I am finally using my calendar, y'all, and it feels good. Okay, I'm using my calendar, I'm color coding things. Like, it's cute. Sometimes I do still forget some stuff because I some things I probably don't put on my calendar, and if I'm being honest with myself, it's probably because I didn't want to really do it. But yeah, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't put it on there because I have to give a short response and things like that. But yeah, calendar, chunking, time blocking, which is a part of the calendar. Accountability people. And I'm a visual person, so not only do I have my calendar on my phone, but I have a whiteboard calendar. So I put things on there as well because I just need to see it. If I see it, it stays cognizant up in here, and that way I can allocate time accordingly and do what I have to do accordingly. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. But yeah.
Okay. So how do you incorporate your goals and things you want to do with the Healthy Him motto, which is the holistic approach, mind, body, and soul, essentially? So how do you incorporate your mind, body, and soul when setting your goals and intentions?
Well, I talk about them also with my therapist because I have a therapist. I'm not gonna pull all my tea out there because I don't know who's watching, but I have a therapist. Okay.
What? Okay.
Well, I don't want to say it because it's okay, I have two therapists, y'all, but you're not supposed to do that. It's not good. But I need help, okay? And sometimes speaking to one ain't enough. They only give you an hour,
that is true.
50 minutes.
Sometimes you need 2 or 3.
Hello. I don't always get to the resolution of the problem. I'll be like, ooh, I'm still stuck. I mean, I got more clarity, but I'm still here. But yes, making sure that I talk about them with my therapist so that I'm not also overwhelming or overworking myself because I am a workhorse and
whore. You're a whore?
I'm a workhorse.
Oh, okay. I heard whore.
I mean, I could be a workhorse too. But I do overbook myself. Well, I have in the past overbooked myself and not really left a lot of time for self-care or to do all the things that I need to do. So I think that I also allocate time. I allocate time for my events and things I need to do. I also allocate time for self-care. I'm also working on my communication without fear. Some of us who have people-pleasing tendencies, whatever the level may be. Ooh, Kwame says, there's nothing wrong with multiple counselors. I have a grief therapist and a life coach. They help with different aspects. I know that's right. Come on, Black men and mental health. We love that, Kwame. But yes, what was I saying? Self-care, incorporating self-care. Yes. Oh yes, communicating without fear. From the people-pleasing aspects. There's different levels of the people-pleasing, I don't know what to call it. I guess behavior. So a lot of the times when I really am asserting these boundaries or asserting new boundaries or communicating when I do need space to myself, I get a little nervous. I get a little nervous sometimes, and I don't always follow through. I'll say that. But as of late, I understand that who would I rather disappoint? Would I rather disappoint them or disappoint myself? And so that's definitely been a huge help to, get myself together, because if I can reset myself and have that moment of self-care, that there's several things that go into self-care. I meditate, I, sage and Palo Santo and things. I stretch, I work out. So I deep condition my beard, because that's the thing, and detangle that hoe. Just anything. I have a little situation that got me like a beard kit. It has a beard balm and a beard cream, and some
That's
oil.
I'm screaming.
And like,
It's a lot.
there's one other thing that's in there as well. And it's cute. It's been cute. You know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. I don't know if I like the smell, but it worked though. It worked. So yeah, I'll do that too. I also have like a new deep conditioner from Thank God It's Natural, Black owned business. Okay, for SYS. But I don't want to take up too much time for commercials. So like, how do you do it, co-host? How do you incorporate your goals and intentions with the healthy him motto of mind, body, and soul, holistic care?
He said, "Oh, I use Scotch Porter. What do you use?"
You know what? I'm gonna send it to you, Kwame, because I can't think of the name right now. It's good. It's good something. It's Scotch Porter. Okay. I'm familiar with that brand too. But yeah, I'll send it to you. It's new and it's nice. You see, it's all full of stuff. Like, get into it.
I'm screaming. How to incorporate mind, body, and soul. So yeah, like you said, definitely worrying about your mental, because mental is very important. I think I keep myself active internally. Like, at least like in my house. I don't go out.
Oh, okay.
Actively. Yeah. Dancing, working out a little bit, you know, do my little push-ups when I feel like it. Little sit-ups and stuff. Yes, I also have a therapist as well. Okay. A therapist, psychiatrist.
Oh, I have one of those too.
All of that, child.
A child. Okay. Look, we need it.
You need it, yeah. It's true. And yeah, so I feel like meditating, definitely saging my space, I'm very adamant on who comes in my space, and energies that are let into my space, because I'm like, energies latch on to people. Like, people, I believe in soul, like, attachment. So when someone is in your space, their energy is being left in your space, especially when y'all like intertwine to some degree, whether even it's a hug or more. It's just like, their energy is now there. So you have to sage and cleanse your body. So you cleanse your body and you sage, Palo Santo, whatever the case may be.
Or both.
Then both of them. Correct. Then it's like, all right, boom, bath. I really want one of them things, them sound baths. I want a sound bowl so I can take a sound bath. And I've been wanting that since Christmas. And I told my friends to get it to me for freaking
for Christmas.
Yes, for Christmas. We did a friends Santa exchange thing and they didn't give it to me. But it's okay. Nevertheless, they only $20 on Amazon, literally. But
but see, that's that fake stuff. That's that made in China stuff. Like, that ain't the real, like, you know, gonna really get you together. I mean, it'll do a sense. It'll sound the same. Yeah, but like,
I just want it. I don't really want, you know what I'm
saying?
I get it.
You
but nevertheless, we'll be back after this commercial break, y'all.
Are you in need of a quick and easy way to know your HIV status? Swab and Chill is a discreet way to learn your status in the comfort of your own home. The process gives you results in 20 minutes. Swab the upper gums, swab the lower gums, and voila! Simply follow the colorful step-by-step instructions located inside the kit. Or call APLA and we can assist you virtually. In addition, all kits include condoms and lube for that penetrative fun. For our trans clients, we have Swab and Chill Plus, a customizable kit for trans-specific needs. And we haven't forgotten about COVID either. All kits include personal protection gear, like face masks, comfortable yet stylish, a personal touch tool for dealing with those germ-infested handles and ATM keypads, wet wipes for those little messes that need cleaning up. Also, keep that summer body protected with Swab and Chill sunscreen. And don't forget about our fanny packs for those quick trips to the store. All this can be yours. Simply call Swab and Chill at 323-329-9713 or email us at swabandchill@apla.org. We would love for you to be part of our Swab and Chill family.
Swab and chill with us.
We are back, y'all. Welcome back. We're talking about New Year, new bodies. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Okay, so we're talking about if it's a new year, does your whole body count get erased? And also setting resolutions and goals and intentions for the new year. Okay, because what are we doing if we're not growing? And that's just period. So let's go ahead, co-host.
All right, let's get into some things. All right, so do you feel like setting goals and new intentions should only be subjected to the new year?
No, I don't. I don't think it should be only subjected to the new year because primarily I feel like you should be growing throughout the year. And as you said on your birthday, that is your personal new year. So I feel like you should always be having new goals each month. Typically, I say you should set at least 12 for the year because you can have one each month. And then you should have at least like another maybe 5 for like every 3-month check-in. So it'll be like 5, 10, 15. Yeah. So then it's like, okay, cool. Then you have a good little amount. And it's like, okay, now I know what I need to do. And I feel like you push yourself more when you know you have a lot of shit to do. That's just me. But yeah, whenever I feel like I got a lot to do or a lot of goals, I'm like, all right, I got to get this. I got to do this. I got to do this. Have myself running around. I'm like, all right. But it keeps you moving. It keeps you like not staying stagnant. And that's the whole thing that I like. Like no one wants to stay stagnant.
Yeah.
So
I'll just give a good example for me because like a lot of people's resolution is to like, you know, lose weight or gain weight or whatever the case may be, something along the lines of fitness, right?
yeah.
And so that's a large goal. Like,
Yeah.
but you'll never get to your goal if you're one, not tracking
That's true.
like your progress or a decline, you know, and 2, like
Or just starting at the beginning of every year.
creating new like small goals in between to get to the larger goal. Like people say they want to lose 20 pounds. I think that's just gonna happen when they get on the treadmill for like the first month of January and then they go have Little Caesars.
I'm scared.
Like
Little Caesars.
you know, because they be handing that out at some gyms. Okay. But yeah, like that's just not how it works, and that's not how goals work overall. And I agree. I don't feel like new setting goals and new intentions should only be subjected to the new year. I feel like yes, you should have goals for your year, but that should be the light at the end of the tunnel to keep you focused when the times get hard or when you feel like you've lost track of like why you're doing what you're doing.
Right. But do you feel like, because I know a lot of people say, like a lot of people during the new year, they start going to the gym, like my New Year's resolution is to get in the gym more. And they start and they go like for the first week or like month. And a lot of people be like, I'm avoiding the gym because that's why everybody want to be like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. But then they stop after the first month and then they back in the freaking house, not doing nothing. And that's the kind of thing, not having that goal essentially. And they start every new year. It's like every new year you start and you only do it for a month. So nothing ever comes about it because you don't stay in the gym.
It's ultimately, how bad do you want it?
That's true.
How bad do you want anything? Because it don't matter. Like, I really can't stand, like, the gym sucks when it's crowded. Yes. But you can't let that stand in your way. You know, some of us are blessed with high metabolisms. We get it.
Not even. I would love to not have one.
But anyway, if you want to do something, you're going to do it, and you're not going to let anything stand in your way. And even if something is standing in your way, 9 times out of 10, if you want it real bad, you'll figure it out.
That's true.
You'll figure out how to get to where you need to be, where you want to be, through the obstacles. There's always going to be obstacles. And I feel like setting smaller goals in between your larger goal will help you, you know, overcome those obstacles, because that's a whole new goal right there. You see an obstacle. Okay. Like, say for instance, like you said, the gym is crowded at 5 a.m. Okay. Maybe I'll start going in the evening, see if that works. Like, you know, that's a smaller goal, you know, see if that works for you. Try that for like a week, see if it works. Maybe it's different hours. If it doesn't work, maybe go earlier. Like these things, these alternative roads and motives of like operation and things like that are ultimately goals. Seeing what works and what doesn't work. And those when you overcome those smaller obstacles, not only do you feel accomplished, but you're getting one step closer to your ultimate goal.
My leg falling asleep. But yeah, so back to the main subject of what we're talking about today. So do you feel like, co-host, your body count is erased in the new year? Because we didn't really talk in depth about that. Because I feel like for me, yes, but we can get to that.
I mean, in my mind, I would like to think so. I would love if my wholeness got deleted. Mm-hmm. Okay,
but
sometimes they want to follow you. They want to follow you into the new year.
Does somebody follow you into the new year?
I don't think so.
Oh, none of your hosts?
Haven't heard from anybody yet.
Oh, okay. So you might be good then. Child, come on.
I mean, first of all, I don't refer to people that I, do whatever I do with them.
As hoes?
Yes.
Child. Okay. Anyways. I think you do. Like, I think it's like literally like it all gets erased, in my opinion. And I think so because it's like when you become a new person, you cleanse yourself and you become this new entity. Yes, you still have the past experiences, but it's like very much so what Nicki Minaj said. You ain't me, the old body.
Okay.
You fuck gold body.
Okay. Look at you with self-censors.
Yes, I'm trying my best. I did a little slip up, but it's okay. So it's like,
good job though.
Ain't no miles on this new body, period. So it's like, if you had ever had an encounter with me prior to now, I am a different person. So you mess with that person, Ryan 2022 and before, because Ryan 2023 has not been touched by anyone yet. False. But by mostly anyone, yes. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only one individual.
Oh, wow.
And that individual is the only person that matters right now. So.
Wow.
But other than that.
That's beautiful. I hope he's watching, child.
He probably not.
I'm gonna send it to him.
He probably sleep. But anyways, yes. So I just feel like it's a fresh start. Like it's like, yeah, it's like,
I feel it though. I do. I feel it. Like if I'm, it's me holding myself accountable that won't allow me to be like the wholeness gets deleted. But in my mind, if I had it in the ideal world, I would say yes. Fresh year, fresh start. Like I really don't believe it, but I'm gonna keep saying it until I do. But anyway, moving on. I don't know.
Ooh, you pushing back a little further. Yeah, you pushing a little hard. You about to fall. Anyway, what is one goal / intention that you would feel that is beneficiary? So no, she feels beneficial to our viewers.
Definitely. No, I'm not gonna excuse me. I'm not gonna be cliche and say self-care because that should be a given for most people. I'm gonna say like doing what makes you happy and deciding like your happiness for you. Don't worry about how somebody's gonna feel about it.
Is it a goal that you have?
That I have?
Mm-hmm.
One goal that I have,
that you feel is beneficial to our viewers.
Consistency. That's definitely the one goal for me. I want to be as consistent as possible in everything that I do.
That's good.
Because like I'm a very chill and laid back person. I'm a Los Angeles native. Yeah. You know what? That's okay. It ain't fair.
No, my water was in my throat.
So if you mess with the same said person from 2022 and 2023, are you considered the old body? Hello. I feel like it's a new body still.
What? What was the
I
question?
feel like it's still a new body.
If you what?
So if you mess with the same said person from 2022 and 2023, are you then considered the old body? No.
No, because y'all both the new bodies coming in together.
Yeah, it's just like now y'all, you know.
Literally the title, New Year, New Bodies.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, but I see the logic.
Yeah.
I see it. Mm-hmm. Okay, Pearly.
Child.
But like I was saying,
Anyway.
like I'm a very
What?
You know, not everybody could be like Clatchet.
What? Anyways.
But we're not gonna.
But yeah, I think I like that question. No, it's like y'all both come into the New Year as new bodies, but whatever you dealt with or whoever you dealt with in the last year stays in the last year. That's how I see it. If they didn't come in with you, or you're not dealing with them anymore, so they're history, essentially. Mm-hmm. I like it.
I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, consistency. I'm chill, and sometimes I let a lot of things like way back and procrastinate, and you know all the things that people do. But I think for me personally, I just want to just do it. Very much so like Nike, and so far so good. Even before the new year started, I'll put this into practice because this is something that's very serious to me and something that I really want to do. I feel like you can't have growth without consistency.
It's true. I agree. Good job, Carlos.
Mm-hmm. And you, what is a goal or intention that you have?
I would say,
Jesus,
a goal or intention for me.
It's giving old body new year. I don't know.
Not old body new year. No, it's not giving that, Sasha. It's not giving old body new year. Because you come with a new body and new energy and new presence and new growth and new goals and new intentions and new everything. So you're a whole new person. Like what they say in that there's a little monologue in that song with Usher. He was like, "You're gonna grow, you're gonna be a new person." It's Matrimony. Yeah, it's from Matrimony. He's like, "You're gonna grow, you're gonna be a new person." If there's a question of my heart. I used to love that song. I wanted to play it at my prom. But anyway, back to the subject. For me, mine is patience. Like patience. Oh my gosh. Yes. It's so difficult for me. Like I genuinely have issues with patience. But since the 1st of January, like I said, it's a switch. I'm like a switch. Like Geminis, air signs. Sasha, let them know. You Gemini moon. Girl, and you a Libra, so like air sign. But like air signs, when we feel away, like it's easy to switch something off real quick. When it's done, it's done. Like when we over you, we over you. When it's done, it's done. So for me, when I am like, it's gonna be a new year, it's a new year, and that's just period. And in the first, ever since I've been being very well with patience, like very well with patience. I'm like, all right.
Have you been practicing?
I have. You said
no, how? Yeah.
I've been taking a moment to like separate myself if I feel like, okay, this is going to take me out of my character or change my energy. I don't like it. Or just like sitting with myself and sitting with my thoughts. Like, why are you being impatient? Like, what is the urge for this? Like, why is there a rush for you? And the first day I had was like, it was literally January 1st. I went to brunch with my friends because we were celebrating. And it was like, they was so backed up. Like, I don't want to say the places, I love them, they black owned, but they were so backed up and they were moving so slow.
Yeah, I was like, don't say that.
It was just so annoying. And I was just like, what is going on? And then like it came out and one of my friends took my food and I was like, go ahead, girl, I don't care. But then they took another 30 or so minutes to get my food out. So I was just really sitting there like quiet.
Was y'all a large 40?
It was only 5 of us.
That's not that large.
It really isn't. So I was just like, this is insane.
My Gemini moon been acting up, ask you. And has, but not. I don't think in a bad way. I just feel like it's just a little elevated, a little eccentric.
We love that. But yeah, it was just taking a long time. But I sat with myself and I was like, I'm cool. And then recently I had a discussion with a situation. And they was raising their voice and they was interrupting me.
No.
So I had to take a moment for myself.
What?
That was part of my patience.
You didn't like bop them in the head
No Santana. But it was basically just like me showing my growth. It was like, I'm going to sit here and remove myself because I have patience right now. I have patience with myself and patience with you. I'm going to remove myself in this moment because I don't feel okay and I don't like the way you're speaking. And they understood it and I did it and it was good. So yeah,
I know that was good. It worked. Like everybody was good. You weren't tripping.
Yeah.
He didn't raise his voice after that.
Mm-mm.
He was like, "And don't be leaving while I'm like."
No, because I would hit him with a bat.
Ooh, not with a bat. You got a bat?
I do.
Ooh, is it game hot sauce?
What?
Hot child.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to say it. Anyway, continue.
What? That was my question. Cause I was like, how was you practicing?
Oh, well, yeah, that's the main thing. I do that, and then when it comes to
do you have any other like goals or intentions that like
could be beneficial to our viewers?
Yeah, that you're also doing.
She
said, "I love that growth." I know that's right, Sasha.
Hello, I didn't see it, but it's okay. I like reading them and stuff. What's with me?
Okay, so I'm not crazy, per.
Okay, cool.
Thank
We love that.
you, Kwame.
Come on, yes.
Appreciate you for bringing it
back.
back.
Come on, hashtag growth. That reminds me of Insecure when Kelly like, know what that is?
Growth.
I miss Insecure. But anyway, I don't know. Patience is just a big thing of mine, and I think that goes all around with like my life, like patiently waiting for the funds I want to come, patiently waiting for the growth, patiently waiting for the certain home I want, patiently waiting for the significant other I want, and us to be together and all the things. Like I feel like everything comes with patience. Like overall, like
why are you patiently waiting for
Child, we're not doing this.
No, I mean you said you had a
trying to put my business out.
You said you had a situation.
I do, but why you put my business out?
Because I'm just saying, like, if you got a
child, those bats with those sharp spiky at the sides. Oh, that's what you're talking about? Hot sauce? Is that what it is?
No, that's a I think like a mace or a mallet. Something like that. Something with an M. It's one of the M.
I don't know.
But anyway, no, I was talking about Beyonce's bat.
No. I don't have that. Hey, I'm a Beyonce fan, child. Get by her. Ooh. Sorry, Sasha. Say no, I love Beyonce.
Okay, look, cause she'll find this and shut it all down. Okay.
No, but genuinely, I do love Beyonce. I just don't love her as much as I love the other girls. I will say that. But
I do.
Huge fan, definitely huge fan. Just not a Beehive. I will definitely claim that.
Well, I'm not a part of the Beehive either, but I got the needs to knows on lock. Okay?
Of course, she's gonna be played at my wedding, a song that most people don't even know. So I love me some Beyonce, but when it comes to Nicki, Riri, it's just like
she said, "Watch it." Mother B is everywhere. Okay,
not everywhere. Is she?
You wanna try it? say a few more things. Like
I'm screaming.
This will be taken down.
Anyways, what is some advice that you would give to
Sasha? You better not report the live. Don't listen to James. He's trying to shake the table.
What'd he say?
He said Sasha report the live immediately.
LOL. So what advice would you give our viewers who are attempting to have a fresh start in 2023? Moving on, starting new beginnings.
It starts with you. Give yourself a fresh start. Don't let nobody hold you to those standards of what you did in 2022. If you know that you're working towards something new, even if you do have a slip up, don't let nobody talk to you like you are still the same person. Like, people make mistakes. We are humans. We are not computers. We are not any type of and even computers make mistakes. Okay,
they do.
So with that. Quale!
I'm screaming. I was like, wait, what's that? Child, LOL.
You could have threw me in there too, Kwame. Okay, I'm not a representation either. Okay.
Lord. Obviously, we love Beyonce, child. Here we go.
Ooh, Jesus.
Beehive's annoying, child. Y'all worse than the barbs. But anyway,
never.
They are.
Never.
They are. They be talking about killing people. Barbs don't ever talk about killing people.
Yes, they do.
We talk about beating up people. We don't talk about killing people. People have literally threatened to kill people about Beyonce.
I've seen it. People have.
No, Barb's just be like, yo, we will find you and beat you up. Don't talk about Nicki. No. But like Beehive will literally be like, I'm gonna kill you.
Thank you very much. Okay, there we go.
Period. That's okay. And I'll take that. Anyways. Advice.
Yeah, don't let it threw me off a little bit, but don't let anybody hold you to an old standard if you know you are changing. Mm-hmm. Allow yourself the grace to grow, and anybody who doesn't understand that and doesn't support that don't need to be in your life, period.
Period. I do agree on all that. That's good. I would say,
In the same breath, I'm gonna add to it.
You're never who you are yesterday. Every day is a new beginning, essentially. So when you wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, you are starting all over again. Like there's a new 24 hours in your day that you now have to tell a different story, to do something different, to do something new, to try something new. So yeah, I would say try something new this year. That's something that I'm trying to do. So maybe that's something else I can give to the viewers. So I try something new like at least once a month. So that's something I'm trying now. I'm trying this food, just different food now that my coworker's trying to get me to try these different outings. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna see what it's giving. It's really not my, my real demographic, but I'm gonna go. But yeah, just have fun, like explore. Because I feel like, especially when you're in your 20s and 30s, like those are the times where it's like explore all you can. Because once you're 50, like 40, 50, it's like maybe it's time to hone in. You can still try new things, but it's time to hone in on like what's really like, yeah. So right now, go crazy, go stupid, have fun, live your life. Pretty much, have fun, live your life. Drink. Smoke.
What I was gonna add to what I originally, if you want to, we're not,
we're not condoning that.
Yeah, or supporting it, advertising it. We're just saying to do what you want. If that's something that you want to do.
If that's something that you want to do.
Then do it.
Yes, if you want to try that drug.
If you're legal enough and old enough to do it, do it.
Yeah, if you want to try that drug, try it.
Okay, look. Anyway, what I was gonna add to my advice portion is in the same breath, as far as like, not letting anybody hold you to the same standard of like last year when you're effectively trying to go grow.
Yeah,
go and grow.
Ooh, Gigi.
Okay.
Ooh, I have a bag named Gigi. Go ahead.
Also allow grace not only for yourself,
no Jones,
but for the other party as well, because in the same token, people are used to what they're used to.
Grace Jones.
And they don't, people don't believe change until they see it. So
this is true.
Don't let it bother you. Don't get all worked up. Don't be like, just like, be like, that's not me anymore. I understand that this was an instance, but it won't happen again. And just do better. Keep focus on like your goal. Don't let any outside opinions or, how somebody else may feel, or even how you may feel, because you may be disappointed too. But allow grace to, keep going and do better and improve.
Come on.
Give me a Y, give me an E, give me an S. Yeah!
That was good. That was well said, co-host. Look at you. He getting all like spokesperson and stuff out here in 2023, giving messages and stuff.
I am Maya Angelou. I can't say that.
Who?
I can't say that.
Angela who?
I can't say the rest of what I was gonna say, but like I'm like the male Maya Angelou,
okay.
Without that's not what I was
gonna say. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I can't say that.
No, you cannot. But yeah, I can't really add on much. I think people just gotta live their life, and I think a lot of times I always try to give so much wisdom and be like, you have to do this and care about yourself, and yes, of course, care about yourself, but also at the end of the day, have fun, do stupid stuff. And I think that's what's so like wrong with the world right now. Everyone is so serious, and it's like, why so serious? And that's one thing I'm realizing more and more as I get older. I'm like, I don't want to be like that. That's why I'm like, I need a partner who is going to like play with me as well. Like let's be playful, because we have to have our inner child, because baby, if we always serious, it's going to be too much all the time. It's like, bro, like, let's have fun. Let's be stupid. Let's like be little kids, like jump around. Like my kids are going to love me because I'm going to be like a big kid with them. So, and that's just period. But nevertheless, anything else you want to add, co-host?
Nah, that's it. Go crazy, have fun, keep track of your goals. If you need any support, we are here. We are more than just a sexual health clinic. We are also like, humans. And, if you ever want to attend Men's Mountaintop or BQT to have a larger support system, if you fall under the demographic, you don't have to do it alone.
That part. Come on. We love that. And y'all, it's a new year. So new year, new you, okay? It's 2023. It's fresh beginnings. Cleanse yourself. Get some sage. Get some Palo Santo. Take a bath. Take a shower. Cleanse it all off, because It's a whole fresh story now, and now you get to write your own story. Without further ado, always remember. Oh wait, this is not my YouTube channel.
No,
Oh
it's
my
not.
god, I got caught in the moment for a second. Woo! Well, we ran YouTube. Okay, you wanna take it away? Go ahead.
Child, I don't know what you be saying. I was like, without further ado, I'm Dwayne. So you,
No.
child, I don't know what you be saying.
You forgot? No, it's not for me. It's for us.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I do not remember our outro.
It's been damn near a month.
Okay, y'all. So we have to work on our outro again. But y'all, it's your fave duo saying bye.
Bye.